house is breathing differently now that you're not here. Every sound feels softer, every thought feels clear. I thought the silence would break me, but it only taught me how to stay. Some storms don't end with thunder, they just quietly drift away. Your picture's still on the table, but it doesn't hurt the same. I learned some love doesn't vanish, it just changes its name. I waited for the pain to scream, but it whispered peace to me. This is the calm after you left, not empty, not untrue. It's the quiet I never knew I needed to get through. This is the calm after you left, when the heart finally rests. I didn't lose myself in goodbye, I found what was left. Morning light feels less demanding, like it understands my pace. I move through days without rushing, giving grief its space. I still miss the way you laughed, but I don't beg the night anymore. Some love stays in the memory, but doesn't hurt the core. I'll stop fighting every tear, letting healing draw me near. This is the calm after you left, not empty, not untrue. It's the quiet I never knew I needed to get through. This is the calm after you left, where my heart finally rests. I didn't lose myself in goodbye, I found what was left. If loving you was the lesson, then letting go is the proof that I can walk through the silence and still tell the truth. This is the calm after you left, and I'm stronger than before. I carry love without the weight, I don't need it anymore. The calm after you left feels honest, feels kind, a peaceful place I never knew I'd find inside my mind. The house is breathing differently. Morning fills the air. The calm after you left feels like care. clock is louder than my thoughts. Every second cuts too deep. I try to hold what's slipping past, but time won't fall asleep. I gathered all our moments like they'd somehow learn to stay. But memories are fragile, they break in quiet ways. Your promises were paper thin, but I still held them tight. Some love feels strongest when it's losing the fight. I keep reaching for the past, knowing nothing ever lasts. I'm holding time with broken hands, watching moments fall away. Every second leaves a mark I can't erase. I'm holding time with broken hands, trying not to understand. Trying love still hurts this much when it's already gone. The mirror shows a stranger now, with your sadness in her eyes. I learned how to keep breathing while something inside me dies. They say that healing takes its time, but no one says how slow. Some wounds learn how to smile, but never let you go. I let the tears come and go like tides I can't control. I'm holding time with broken hands, watching moments fall away. Every second leaves a mark I can't erase. I'm holding time with broken hands, trying not to understand why love still hurts this much when it's already gone. If I let go of yesterday, would it finally let me breathe? Or would I lose the only proof of who we used to be? I'm holding time with broken hands, but I'm learning how to stand. Some pain teaches you to walk before you can run. I'll stop chasing falling seconds. Let the healing slowly start. I'll release time from my broken hands and give it back to my heart. clock grows softer in the dark. The night begins to mend. I open my hands and let go of what I couldn't bend. The room is quiet, time stands still. The clock forgets to move. Every shadow knows your name. Every silence feels like you. I trace the lines of what we were in pictures I can't erase. Every smile feels unfinished. Every touch still knows its place. We said goodbye without a sound, like we were scared to wake the pain. Now I'm living in between what I lost and what remains. I try The clock begins to breathe. I open my eyes to morning light and let the past rest peacefully. No echoes, no sound around. Somewhere love is moving slowly without ever touching the ground. We never needed loud words or promises carved in stone. Every glance was a language only we had ever known. You stayed in my quiet moments in ways no one else could see, like a shadow made of comfort, always walking next to me. Nothing asked, nothing said, but everything was felt instead. This is a love that walks without footsteps, never breaking the silence we keep. It lives in the spaces between us, too gentle, too deep. It doesn't ask to be louder, just asks not to end. We learn how to breathe together in moments the world ignored, while others were chasing forever. We were standing still assured. Even now when you're not here, I feel you moving through my days. Some loves don't leave behind echoes, they just quiet is calm, the streets are still, no echoes left to find. But love keeps walking silently through the corners of my mind. Soft lights falling through the window, midnight breathing slow and low. Every word we never spoke still lives inside this quiet room. I remember how you looked at me, like the world was standing still. Every second felt like forever. Every promise felt so real. We were dancing on unfinished dreams, afraid to let tomorrow start. Now I'm counting empty moments in the silence between two heartbeats. I try to hold the echo of your name, but time keeps slipping through my hands. In the silence between two heartbeats, I still hear you calling me. Every breath feels incomplete now, since you're no longer here with me. In the quiet where love used to breathe, I'm learning how to stay awake. In the silence between two heartbeats is where my heart still breaks. Morning comes without a warning. Your side of the bed is cold. Every song we used to love feels heavier than before. I smile like I've moved on, but my soul still knows the truth. Some goodbyes don't end forever, they just learn to live in you. I trace your shadow in the dark, still searching for who Soft lights fading through the window, midnight breathing, letting go. Between the beats, between the pain, I learned to love you slow. Every sound feels softer, every thought feels clear. I thought the silence would break me, but it only taught me how to stay. Some storms don't end with thunder, they just quietly drift away. Your picture's still on the table, but it doesn't hurt the same. I learned some love doesn't vanish, it just changes its name. Ready for the pain to scream, but it whispered peace to me. This is the calm after you left, not empty, not untrue. It's the quiet I never knew I needed to get through. This is the calm after you left, where my heart finally rests. I didn't lose myself in goodbye, I found what was left. Morning light feels less demanding, like it understands my pace. I move through days without rushing, giving grief its space. I still miss the way you laughed, but I don't beg tonight anymore. Some love stays in the memory, but doesn't hurt the core. I stop fighting every tear, letting healing draw me near. This is the calm after you left, not empty, not untrue. It's the quiet I never knew I needed to get through. This is the calm after you left, where my heart finally The house is breathing differently. Morning fills the air. The calm after you left feels like care. Something left behind. Every silence holds a memory I never meant to find. Your laughter lingers in the walls, like it never learned to leave. Some moments stay unfinished. Some hearts refuse to grieve. I tried to drown the sound of you in nights that feel too long, but every echo finds its way back into my song. I let time pass me by, but it never learned goodbye. These are echoes that refuse to fade, still calling out your name. Every love we tried to hide keeps burning just the same. These are echoes that refuse to fade, no matter how I try. They live in every quiet space where our hearts collide. I walk through days half listening, afraid of what I'll hear. Your voice inside the emptiness feels closer when you're not here. They say the past is just a ghost, but ghosts still know the truth. Some love stays louder in the dark than it ever did with you. I close my eyes and feel what time could never steal. These are echoes that refuse to fade, still calling out your name. Every love we tried to hide keeps burning just the same. These are echoes that the sea. रात भर नाचो 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 नाचो, तेरी आंखों में जो बिजली चमके चमके, दिल हिल जाए जैसे आंधी चल के होठों पे शब्दों का कोई ना नंबर, बस धड़के मेरा दिल का थंडर 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 थंडर। सांस भी लगती है रिमिक्स यारा, तेरी हर नजर से बीट हो प्यारा, झूमती रात में दिल बोले वंडर, फील द रिदम दिल का थंडर, ओ दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, तेरे प्यार का है वीसा नंबर, नाचो मेरे साथ लूज योर कवर, मुंबई जैसे यारा, थंडर 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 थंडर, दिल का थंडर 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 थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर। चांदनी रात में हम वो दोनों झूमे, बीट के साथ साथ लम्हे भी घूमे, सपनों की गली में चलता सा नंबर, तेरे पास आते ही आता थंडर 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 थंडर। साथ मेरे आई रात जवां बेस की लहरों में बह जाए, पल ये बोले कभी ना उतरना, क्योंकि चल रहा है दिल का थंडर, ओ दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, तेरे प्यार का है वीसा नंबर, नाचो मेरे साथ लूज योर कवर, मुंबई जैसे यारा, थंडर 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 थंडर, दिल का थंडर 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 थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर। तू मेरे दिल का रीमिक्स है, तू मेरे बीट का फिक्स है, जब तू पास हो गिर जाए धड़कन, जैसे टूट रही हो कोई बिजली या खंडन। हाँ, रात खत्म भी हो पर वाइब ना उतर, चलते चलते भी चले थंडर थंडर थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर, दिल का थंडर। नूर की रात, mystic vibe, let the magic flow. तेरी आंखों में चमके चांद सा नूर, रात की हवा भी हो गई मघबूर, चलती चाल तेरी जैसे कोई जादू, दिल पे लिख जाए तेरे नाम का नशा हूँ। तेरी मुस्कान में सुकून की बातें, रात के अंधेरों में चमकती रातें, तू जब पास हो दिल हो जाए रात, जिसमें झलकता तेरा ही नूर, हालत नूर की रात, नूर की रात, दिल को छू जाए तेरी हल्की बात, मिस्टिक रिदम बर्निंग सो ब्राइट, तू ही मेरी रात का गाइडिंग लाइट, नूर की रात, नूर की रात, नूर की रात।
बिस्किट वाइब, तेरी सांसें जैसे हवा की महफिल, तेरा नजदीक आना बनाए दिल हिल, जब तूने छुआ लम्हे जग गए, बीट के साथ अरमान टपक गए।
तू है रोशनी इस शहर के बीच, जिस तक कोई ना पहुंच सके। तू रीच हर पल ढूंढे तेरी ही बात। तू ही मेरा नूर, तू ही मेरी रात। नूर की रात, नूर की रात, दिल को छू जाए हल्की बात। मिस्टिक रिदम बर्निंग सो ब्राइट, तू ही मेरी रात का गाइडिंग लाइट। नूर की रात, नूर की रात, तू हो तारों का रहनुमा। दिल हो जाए तेरे साथ जुदा, तेरा नूर छू ले मेरे जज्बात। तू ही मेरा सुकून, मेरी रात। अंधेरी रात भी रोशन हो जाए, तेरा नूर दिल पर गिर जाए। नूर की रात, नूर की रात। नो 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 नो। चांदनी चांदनी फीवर, रात को जला दे, let the club light up। तेरी चाल में चमके चंद की रोशनी, तेरी आंखों में भरी हुई मदहोशी। जब तू नाचे शहर भी हिल जाए, बीट के साथ रात क्लब में झूम जाए। हो तेरी वाइब में है कुछ अलग सी आग, दिल पे लिख जाए तेरा ही राग। जब तू करे तुड़ स्लो स्लो सा, रात बोले लाउडली फीवर हुआ। चांदनी फीवर, चांदनी फीवर, तेरी वाइब चले जैसे वाइल्ड रिवर। बॉलीवुड बीट क्लब का हीरा, तू रात को बना दे फुल ऑन किलर। चांदनी फीवर, चांदनी फीवर। Yeah. Boom, चांदनी फीवर, boom, क्लब हीवर। Boom, चांदनी फीवर, boom, क्लब हीटर। रात की हवा भी तुझे छू कर बोले, ऐसी खूबसूरती कैसे न डोले। तेरी अदाओं में चलता रीमिक्स, दिल को कर दे इंस्टेंट फिक्स। मैं हूँ बीट, तू है मेलोडी, साथ चले तो बने रेमेडी। बेस जब गिर जाए डीप एवर, शुरू हो जाए चांदनी फीवर। चांदनी फीवर, चांदनी फीवर, तेरी वाइब चले जैसे वाइल्ड रिवर। बॉलीवुड बीट क्लब का हीटर, तू रात को बना दे फुल ऑन किलर। चांदनी फीवर, चांदनी फीवर। तू हो रात की रोशन लाकिर, तू हो दिल का बर्निंग स्पीयर। मेरे साथ तू आए क्लोजर, फीवर चढ़ जाए सुपरनोवा। हाँ, रात हल्की पर फीवर न जाए, तेरी चमक से दिल बह जाए। चांदनी फीवर, चांदनी फीवर। The clouds are hanging low tonight, like they forgot how to move. The sky looks tired, just like me, still thinking about you. We talked about forever, like it was something we could keep. like smoke that won't disappear. Some promises don't shatter, they just slowly wear thin. I look up, searching for a sign, but the stars stay silent tonight. There are whispers in a tired sky, opening my eyes. The clouds begin to drift apart. The sky learns how to breathe. The whispers fade into the light and finally leave me. जब से तूने छुआ ये रात, ढूंढे ना दिल कोई और बात, तेरी अदाओं का क्रेजी जुनून, सुन ले धड़कन का फेस्टिवल। हो तेरी हर चाल में ताल की उड़ान, बीट के संग चलता हर अरमान। आ मुझे ले चल उस जहां जहां रिदम बन जाए मेरी जान। ताल क्यों फोरिया तालू फोरिया तालियू फोरिया, दिल को छू जाए तेरी जोश की झरिया। फेस्टिवल वाइब बर्निंग यूटोपिया, तू ही मेरी रात का फुल यूफोरिया। तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू बूम तालू फोरिया आजा बूम फेस्टिवल ड्रॉप। चांद भी रुक कर तुझे तकता, रात का रंग भी तेरी ओर झुकता। जब तूने बीट पे पैर चलाया, दिल ने सीन को फायर बनाया। तू ही वो स्पार्क जो रात जगाए, तू ही वो बीट जो दिल हिलाए। आजा मिलकर वाइब बनाए, तालू फोरिया के रास्ते पाए। तालू फोरिया तालू फोरिया तालू फोरिया, दिल को छू जाए तेरी जोश की झड़िया। फेस्टिवल वाइब बर्निंग यूटोपिया, तू ही मेरी रात का फुल यूफोरिया। तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया। हवाओं में भी ढूंढ तेरे नाम की, सांसों में बस तेरे जम की। जब तक बीट चले रात भर, तू हो मेरा फेस्टिवल वंडर। रात ढलती पर वाइब ना रुकती, ताल की लहरों से दुनिया झुकती। तालू फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया फोरिया तालू फोरिया।
The night feels kinder than before, like it knows my name. I breathe without the weight I wore. Nothing feels the same. I used to fight the memory like it was something wrong, but every time I pushed it away, it only stayed longer. Your absence felt so heavy, like a storm I couldn't see. Now it's just a quiet feeling sitting next to me. I stopped asking why we ended and started asking how I grew. I learned to miss you gently heal the bruise. I found pieces of myself I thought I'd lost with you. Turns out love can leave a mark and still let you move. I let the past be what it was, not what I needed to be now. I learned to miss you gently, without breaking down. I let your name pass through my heart without making a sound. I learned to miss you gently, not holding on too tight. Some love stays warm inside your chest, but doesn't steal your light. If loving you was beautiful, then letting go can be too. I don't regret the way we were. Oh, it just chose me to. I learned to miss you gently, like a song I used to know. It plays somewhere inside my soul, soft and low. I learned to miss you gently, and finally understand that loving you was part of me, but not who I am. The night feels kinder than before. Morning finds its way. I learn to miss you gently and still stay. City lights are fading slowly. Shadows stretch across the floor. Every sound is getting quieter, like it knows what I'm waiting for. Your name still lingers in the air, like a whisper I can't escape. Every memory feels closer when the daylight slips away. I hold on to unfinished words that we never dared to say. Some hearts learn how to stay silent, but they never forget the pain. I close my eyes and feel you near, even though you're gone from here. When the night breeze our story came undone. I learned how to smile in daylight, pretend I'm finally okay. But the truth comes out in silence when the night begins to stay. The dark knows every part of me, every broken memory. When the night breathes softly, I feel you next to me, in the space between the moments where love used to be. When the stars fall slowly and the world lets go, that's when I miss you the most. When the night breathes soft and low. If I could freeze this moment, I'd let the pain pass by. But the night keeps breathing softly, teaching me how to When the night breathes softly, I finally let you go. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I learned to grow. Though your ghost still finds me when the lights are low, I survive another heartbeat. When the night breathes soft and slow. City lights are fading slowly. Morning waits behind the door. When the night stops breathing softly, I'll be stronger than before.
Mumbai rap, Mirage vibe, deep house flow. Aja. शहर की गलियों में तेरे नक्श चले, रोशनियों के पीछे तेरे रंग मिले। तेरी मुस्कान में छुपा एक साज, जैसे सपनों का हो कोई अंदाज। हो हवा भी रुक कर तुझे देखे, दिल की धड़कन तेज सी ठहरे। बीच जब लगे नजरें भटक जाए, तू ही वो मेरा जो दिल को बुलाए। मुंबई में राज, मुंबई में राज, तू ही मेरी रात का डीप हाउस साज। ढलती सांसों में तेरा एहसास, तू ही मेरा रीमिक्स, मेरा राज। मुंबई में राज, मुंबई में राज।
मुंबई मराठ, मुंबई मराठ।
मरीने ड्राइव पे चलती हवा बोले, तेरे प्यार की कहानी ढूंढे तोले। पास आते ही महके जज्बात, तू ही मेरी रात का रिमिक्स चंद। तेरी